Today we're going to make delicious cake pops. Flour, caster sugar, and 3 egg yolks, 3 egg whites, some chocolate, and butter.
We've greased and lined our cake tin, ready to put the cake in. And here we've got some water that we've boiled and then brought down so that we can now melt our chocolate on it.
We have just put in the chocolate, the butter and 2 tablespoons of water, and we're now just leaving them in here to melt. And we turn up the heat a bit so it's on a medium heat.
Then I'm going to pour the caster sugar and the egg yolks into the mixing bowl, and then I'm going to whisk them with an electric mix until they're very light in colour and fluffy.
Now our chocolate has melted, we have put it to one side to cool down. Don't worry if it looks a bit disgusting at the beginning, because it will turn out something like this.
We've mixed our mixture a little bit and it looks a bit like this. It kind of looks like popping candy really, but so it will turn out in the end. When your mixture looks like this, don't worry, just carry on, it will all be fine.
We have now combined the ingredients fully and it looks a bit like this. It doesn't look so disgusting now, it looks all nice and fluffy.
Now we're going to stir in the Cool's chocolate mixture, and then when that's stirred in, we're going to add the flour.
We have just finished folding the flour into this delicious chocolate mix. I'm just about to pour into the egg whites into a separate mixing bowl, and we're going to mix them until stiff, but not to the dry.
As you can see, they're not stiff yet, but we're going to keep going.
We've set the timer for 50 minutes and we're now going to put the cake in the oven. Here we have 2 different chocolates and some stuff for decorating them with some writing icing, some icing sugar and some butter and some different sized cocktail sticks to put the cake pops on. Now our cake has come out of the oven. I'm just tipping it upside down onto a rack so we can get it out. Luckily the cake has come out perfectly. It looks delicious. We've weighed out 150 grams of the cake and we're now crumbling it up into small breadcrumbs. I've just poured in the sugar and now I'm going to pour in the butter and I'm going to blend them together.
This is the butter and icing sugar mixture, which is now all fluffy and lovely. Here in the bowl, we're about to melt the plain chocolate, so we'll just wait for this to start simmering and then we'll go. Now our chocolate's melted, we're going to add it into the butter and icing sugar mixture and stir.
Now we have mixed together the ingredients, we're now going to add our 150 grams of chocolate cake that we have crumbled up. We have now mixed the mixture and we've made it into a ball and we're going to divide it into 8 so we can make 8 cake pops. This is one of our cake pops. We've made 4 medium, 2 big and 2 small to go on our display of the rest of the cake.
Now we're going to leave them to cool for 2 hours.
We have just added the chocolate and now we're going to leave it to melt.
Now that the chocolate's all melted, we're about to dip our cake pops into it. Here is one of our finished cake pops. We tried to do a face, but it didn't exactly work, but it still looks really good and I'm sure it will be delicious. Please try out this recipe. Thanks for watching. Bye!